Kilted balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think after, a couple hundred episodes, we're finally starting to get it. We're starting to get this thing broke down.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It is amazing.
Having a little Americano today.
There you go. I like that cup. That's fun.
Isn't that fun? I forget who gave it to me, but yeah, I like it. It's nice. Has my name on it somewhere.
Oh, nice. I just have straight up water tonight.
Yeah, it's a little chilly, and we went out for Taco Tuesday. It was my concession, so we were going to go to the Western game, Maction. So we're going to head down to Kalamazoo, but it's I think it's like 30 degrees and snowing tonight. And I was like, but they sent me an email and said we're having a free taco tailgate before the game inside. And I was like, honey, let's go. Let's go get some tacos. And she's like, I really don't want to go in the cold or drive an hour and a half there and an hour and a half back. I'm like, but tacos. And then I was like, okay, as long as we get tacos here, we can stay here. And she said, okay. So we went out to our favorite Mexican restaurant and got some Mexican food. But then after I have Mexican food, actually, anytime I eat a lot, like I always want like a mint or something, and I always want like an espresso or something. I think that means I'm old.
Yeah, that's the way to do it, really.
Right?
Yeah. That's awesome. So did you get your chili relleno, or have you gotten that since I can't remember. So if you were done with it.
First off, I did not, but I've been getting it over and over. And the reason why is, so for listeners who don't remember, I went out to one of our favorite Mexican restaurants. And when I got the chili relleno, it was complete garbage. It was awful. It was like leather. I sent it back because I'm like, you killed this. Like I don't know how you ruined it, but you ruined it. And they're like, is it that bad? And I showed them that I couldn't cut it with a knife. So imagine a pepper you can't cut with a knife. And they're like, oh, that's weird. And they brought me another one, and it was just as bad. And I'm like, okay, like I don't know what they're doing. I didn't send it back a third time. I was just pissed.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I went to, so that was, the place we go is Los Tres, right? I think that's what it is. No, we go to Fiesta Chara. So this was a Fiesta Chara, but it was in a different location.
Oh, okay.
And so, like, my local place, I know all the owners and stuff, right? And so, like, I walked in, I'm like, listen, I went to your other location, and it was the worst chili relleno I've ever had. All their meat is way over salted, which is weird for me because I love lots of salt. I go, but overall, I go, a horrible experience. I go, it's my second time giving it a chance. I go, but I don't know what the hell you guys are doing there. But like that place is a no. And if this place has changed to that, I go, it's going to be a rough go. And they're like, no. That's so-and-so. He's an idiot. We don't know what that guy is doing. He screws up everything. They're like, trust us. Ours is still good. It's all still the normal stuff. It's that guy.
I guess I don't remember it being a different.
Yeah. It was like an Okemos. It was like an Okemos.
Okay.
And so I ordered it.
That makes sense then.
So I ordered it that day, and they were like, okay, so how is that? I'm like, it's exactly how it's supposed to be. So I go, thank you. And so then I've been getting it. But today I was like, I'm going to do something different. And I was having a lot of trouble at the end of my meal today. And so I need some kilted opinion here.
Uh-oh. Okay.
So I go get I order, it was the chimichanga carnitas. Okay. Chimichanga carnitas. I haven't had chimichangas since like Chi-Chi days, right? I used to love those at Chi-Chi's. So I'm like, I'm going to get this. It looks really good. It was like on their new item list. And it was like 2 chimichangas and a salad and black beans and rice and queso. And I'm like, all right, like this seems like it'll be amazing. I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
And so I get it and it's super good. But the first thing I'm like, I really wanted to know how they were going to do their salad. Because like a lot of times you go to Mexican restaurants and they just take like the shredded lettuce and they're like, salad. So
Yeah.
so the salad comes, and it's the whole bunch of shredded lettuce, a whole bunch of the chopped tomatoes, and a big ass scoop of guacamole on the top.
That's how it usually comes.
And
That's normal.
that was your salad, and it was amazing. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I ate that whole salad. It was so good. And then I tried the chimichanga, and it was really good. And I'm eating, I'm like, this is weird. I'm like, I thought it was supposed to have 2 chimichangas. And my wife is like, yeah, but that's a big chimichanga. It's probably enough. And I'm like, I think it's probably enough. But then I'm like, oh, wait, I didn't order off the menu. I offered off of like one of those plate cards that they put like next to you in the booth. And I look at it and I'm like, oh, this is why I was confused thinking it was 2. And she like looks, she's like, because it says 2 on it. And I'm like, yeah.
That's why I was confused.
I'm like, that's why I was confused, because it said 2, but only 1 came out. And she goes, but it's kind of big. And I'm like, it looks like a normal chimichanga size. But I'm like, I don't know. And she goes, well, what about the queso? And I'm like, I think the queso was poured over the top of the chimichanga. That's why you can't like see it. And she's like, oh, okay. So I eat the whole meal, and I'm happy and I'm satisfied. But I'm like, I didn't get 2. And I was supposed to get 2. And the waiter, normally my service there is above par. It's like amazing. And our waiter this time was not. Like, he didn't give us extra salsa. Okay. He took forever. This is the kind of Mexican place people who, when you order, like, they like walk into the back and they come out with the food. Like, it's seriously like a miracle. I don't know how they're so fast. But this time, like, we had to wait, and then we had to wait forever for our bill. And like, he dropped off the bill and it charged me the full price, but it was only 1 chimichanga. But I didn't need 2 chimichangas. And I wasn't going to take home a chimichanga to reheat it.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's a tough one.
So I just didn't say anything. I just paid for it and left. I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah, I err on that side as well. So, not exactly the same, but very similar. At the Chinese restaurant we always go to, like, I've started ordering their burritos because they're a little different. They're like open-ended.
You go to the Chinese restaurant and you order burritos.
Did I say Chinese restaurant?
Yes, you go to the Chinese restaurant we always go to.
I'm sorry.
The Mexican and I like their burritos because they're a little bit different.
No, the Mexican restaurant.
I'm like, that is the craziest Chinese restaurant story I've ever heard already.
I don't love the burritos when they're I mean, a burrito needs to be folded over, but I'd rather have an open-ended burrito.
Okay.
Anyways, they do one where it's 2 meats. Like, oh, you get chicken and whatever.
Sure.
And so I was like, okay, this is what I want. And it was supposed to be carne asada and chicken. And it was chicken and ground beef. And I was just, it wasn't as good. But it was just like, is it worth even saying anything? Like, maybe the next time I order, or I would suggest this to you, if you liked it enough to order it again, say, hey, does this come with 2?
Right.
And you might get 2 baby ones.
Right. Well, and I, like, my wife, when we left, she goes, man, they've really raised their prices. It was like $42 for the 3 of us. I'm like, it's not that they raised their prices. I normally order a meal big enough for 2 and share it with the kids. I'm like, and this time I ordered a meal big enough for 2, but it was only big enough for 1.
Yeah.
But we had ordered the kiddo another thing because I wasn't going to share my chimichangas.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, hey, chimichanga. Like,
I'm like, you order a taco. So.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if that's the right thing to do, but that's what I would have done as well.
Well, because I liked the place, I was like, I'm not going to bother. Yeah. And because that guy, I was like, that guy is clearly struggling. He's effed up all day today. So I'm like, and I don't speak Spanish, so I can't talk to him. So I'm just like, I'm like, I'm going to, like, I'm not going to get in an argument where I'm like, dos, not uno, dos. I'm like, nope, I'm just going to ignore this, and next time I'll ask if I get it again. So, because it was good. I did enjoy it.
Yeah.
So,
I keep on thinking about getting the chimichangas because I do. It's like a deep fried burrito.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I haven't gotten them. I haven't gotten them recently either.
No. Well, I was glad for the change. Not that I still love my chili rellenos and everything else, but
Yeah.
It was a nice change, I thought. But yeah, that was different. Good.
Yeah. The reason I have Chinese on the brain is because today we're recording on Veterans Day and the boys didn't have school. So we went and had lunch with Papa at Papa's favorite Chinese. So that's probably why I have Chinese on the brain. That's
probably why. Do you think it's funny? I used to tease my students about this all the time. But like not having school on Veterans Day is hilarious. Because like they were kind of fighting sometimes like for the ability to do stuff like that. And like I remember like back in the day when I first started working, like we would work on MLK Day. And like my students would be like, we should have this off. And I'm like, why? And they're like, well, to honor him. I'm like, MLK Jr. literally wanted people in school. Like,
yeah, he was like fighting for school.
I'm like, so you should honor him by trying extra hard today in school. And they're like, no, we shouldn't have school. I'm like, you're fighting the wrong fight. Like, that's not, like, it's the, and now we don't have school. I'm like, that's a big F you to him. But, like, the veterans thing, I'm like, so, like, what we do, we have a huge celebration. We bring in veterans from the community. We have, like, speeches. We play music. We buy them breakfast. Like, it's a big to-do around here.
Yeah.
But the kids are in school learning about it. Why would you not have them in school?
Yeah, it's, well, the weirdest part is that on my calendar, I have marked that Monday and Tuesday were off, and we were talking about going away this weekend. But for some reason, the calendar now, so it was either changed after school started.
Yeah.
Or I'm in a different timeline, but it was only today off. So I'm glad we didn't go away, because I was like, I swear it was both days.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Well,
I really should be on a cruise right now, but my passport expired, so we were going to sneak away.
You're going to have to renew that before you're stuck here.
I know. I'm going to have to renew. I need to renew it right away. Yeah, it was sad.
Oh, man. I saw a quote today. I have a poster in my room of Einstein quotes.
Yeah.
And it's been there for so long, like I don't even notice it anymore. And today while I was walking by, I'm like, I'm going to look at one of these quotes. And it said, I'm going to paraphrase because I don't remember it perfectly. But it was like, if you don't pay for it, it doesn't have value. And I was like,
yeah.
Oh, I love that quote. Like, if you don't have to pay for it, it doesn't have value. And I was starting to think of things like, I'm like, okay, so what if you were in like a perfect relationship? Like, does that mean you didn't pay for it? Does that have value? No, you had to pay for like your freedom because now you're like attaching yourself to somebody else, right? You've given something up to get that. And so I started thinking about all the different things, and I'm like, what are you giving up for that thing? And it's always worth it. Otherwise, why would you do that thing? Right?
Yeah.
Like, it was worth it for me to pay that $17 for my chimichanga. Like, I didn't care.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? So, but that like resonated with me today. I was like, there's always like a price you're paying, whether you realize it or not.
Yeah, that's awesome. Actually, it's funny. I had an epiphany today too, and I meant to do a video. I just didn't. It didn't happen. But and it's something that both you and I possess, I would say, as a superpower.
Okay.
But it was like, okay, I need to make a post of this, and maybe I'll do it tomorrow. But like, really, like a superpower that you can control, and it truly is. I mean, you have to work on it. Don't get me wrong. But when you can get to a point where you don't care what other people think.
Oh yeah.
Life changes so much.
We've talked about that before.
So much. We have. But it just popped into my head again today, and I can't remember why. And I was just like, if more people understood that, like,
yes,
who cares what your neighbors are doing or
and that's
whatever?
Not saying
blah, blah, blah.
Not to have empathy. So don't confuse what Kilted is saying to not have empathy. That's a totally different thing. We're saying that their feelings about your actions should not influence your actions.
Yes. And on the same token, it's actually the other side of the token, I should say. But like, your ill feelings towards somebody else is only hurting you.
Yes.
So, yeah. There's a couple good ones early in the morning.
The axe cutting down the tree dulls the axe. right?
Yeah.
Both get hurt in the process.
Mm-hmm.
I believe there's a famous guy once who said something along those lines. I think it was Isaac Newton. Third law: every action has a reaction, right?
Yeah.
If you're getting all grumpy at that guy for cutting you off, it doesn't hurt that guy. He can't hear you screaming.
Yeah, exactly. So this, and I can't remember if I've talked about it on here. You've been to my place.
Yes.
At the light. The road is a little funky at the light, but we 99% of the time turn right.
Yes.
And the other road, most of the people turn left. That's how you get to the highway.
Yeah.
You would not believe how many people I have beeping at me when I have the right of way and I'm turning right. Like it just like I think it might have been Monday. This guy slams on his horn, starts flipping me off, gets behind me, rides up my butt, and I'm like, I was turning right, you were turning left. And you're upset with me because I went when my light was green. Like both of our lights are green.
But he went straight because he followed you?
No, he was turning left.
Oh, I see.
So we were facing each other. I turned right, cutting him off because he didn't give way for me, but it's my turn.
Yeah.
So I just go. Like I'm to the point now, I used to wait and beep at people. I was like, let someone hit me. Like if they're that dumb, let someone hit me. And then they understand, oh, you get to turn right before I get to turn left.
Yes, it's like a thing. When everybody has a green light.
But yeah, he flipped us off a bunch of times. And then at the end of the road, he was flipping us off and passing us and flipping us off.
So he was very excited.
It would ruin his day.
And it ruined yours, right?
We were laughing.
So he actually made your day better, which is the opposite of what he wanted.
I appreciate it.
I've told people that before, like when they get super upset at something and they'll get all grumpy and I'll be like, you make me so happy. And I go, and I really appreciate that. They're like, I'm so mad at you. And I'm like, I know. And it makes me deep down warm inside. I go, and I appreciate you giving me that gift.
Yeah.
And they're like, I'm not giving you any gift. I'm not giving you anything. And I'm like, yeah, but it's making me happy. So I go, right now, everything you're doing, it's like a warm glow. I go, I love your life choices. You should continue. Yell more.
It's filling me with joy.
I'm like, it's filling me with joy. And they're like, screw you. And they start to leave. And I'm like, wait, but I was having fun. Come back.
That's awesome.
People are crazy, right? People are crazy. By the way, I saw a thing once, speaking of that Einstein quote, and this, like, I used to work at a daycare, like in another lifetime, and like for daycares, they would do something where they would be like, listen, for every like 5 minutes you're late to pick up your kid, we're charging you $1. Right? And so people would just not pick up their kids. And they're like, why are they doing that? I'm like, don't charge them $1. Like, what are you doing? And they're like, what do you mean? That's to like make them pick up their kids. I'm like, it's worth it. You're making it worth it. You're telling them that it has the value.
An hour late, it's $12.
It's $12. You just put a price time on your time. And they're like, but it's not worth it to us. I'm like, then charge them an obscene amount. Like right now, you put a value on it of $1. I'm like, that's so worth it. I would choose that.
Yeah.
They're like, we have way more. I know. They're like, we have way more than we ever had before. And I'm like, because you're charging. You set the price. Before, they thought it was unacceptable.
That's
and then
hilarious.
You told them that it was acceptable, that it was $1, 5 minutes. So I'm like, don't set prices that you're not willing to accept or pay. That's choice.
That's awesome. Yeah, if it's $1 a minute, that's different.
So speaking about that guy who got grumpy at you. Speaking of, one of our listeners texted me the other day and said they were listening to our, I'm going to try to say it right, our corset talk, and they were said that while they were running, they were yelling at us the entire time. So you are welcome for us helping you get your energy out while you were running. They're like, I'm 6.5 miles into my run, yelling at you idiots.
That's awesome.
I'm like, yay! I'm like, so
glad
good.
We could be there.
But I had another thought today.
Oh, good. Two thoughts in one day.
Oh my gosh, so many thoughts. I think, and I don't know how you go about doing this, right? But I think we should normalize sending either like little gifts to people or random pickups to people. You know, like people that you haven't like thought about. You know how we always say, oh, you should call your old friends or do this or whatever. Like, I'm thinking we do it totally different. I'm saying we shoot a text to Jesse and are like, hey, go to Voodoo Donuts. There's a pickup waiting for you under the name Kilted.
Okay.
And he goes there and there's like a donut waiting for him. Like,
that's awesome.
Wouldn't that be an amazing thing?
I didn't really understand it, but it makes sense now.
Right? Like, you take somebody like
you DoorDash somebody.
Yeah, like DoorDashing them. Like, and it's like they still have to do something, but it lets them know you're thinking of them and that you care. And I don't think we do that enough in our society. Like, not just, we're already bad about talking and communicating. But imagine like how good that would feel if like Heather all of a sudden like called you up or shot you a text and said, hey, stop by the Taco Bell on your way home.
Yeah.
And tell them there's an order for
that's cool.
Heather there. Right? Because most of those places, you just give them the name, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So you say,
that's a cool idea. That goes back to last week, giving of your gifts.
Giving of your gifts, yes. It completely ties in.
Which I had already had this idea in my head, but like I said, we were planning on going away last weekend. We ended up not. And Saturday was a wrestling day.
Oh, yeah.
At the wrestling that we go to. So before that, the idea that I had was it would be great to give all those guys some sheets.
Sure.
Like I'm a as Dream State, I am a sponsor, but like it would just be cool. And there's not really anything they can do back, really. I mean,
right. Yeah.
So, and they would, some of them know me or like, they would find out whatever. So I reached out to the owner. I was like, hey, is this possible? And he's like, are you sure? Like, it's a lot of people. And I'm like, what is it, like 40 people? And he's like, yeah, I'll be right around there. So it was like 40, 46 or whatever. Sure. But it was cool. He just, I just gave him a basic list of color options and, got them all together and took them there and dropped them off and everything. So, yeah, and it was like everyone was like super appreciative and everything, which was just cool. Like, it was like, we're going into the holiday season. Maybe I'll get some sales. I don't care if I do or not. I'm not tying anything to that. It was just a something that I could do and something that I have. So, yeah, it was really, really cool, and it was a lot of fun. And it was an amazing, like, it was. We have fun every time we go there, but this week was like, or this month was like, especially like the world championship was like a no holds barred thing. So they were like in the crowd and over there in the crowd, and there happened to be a ladder behind us that they got a hold of the ladder and like smacking each other with the ladder. And so, yeah, they couldn't break the table. They kept on trying to break the table in the ring, and they're like the one guy was like climbing up the ladder and jumped on the other guy like 4 times, and the table wouldn't break. So like the legs bent, but the table wouldn't break. So actually, I need to rewatch it because I missed a lot of the match because it was where I couldn't see. Yeah. But just it was so fun, and our shout out to Rayhan, the Cream Pie Poppy. He won, so we are super excited.
I saw your post that the Cream Pie Poppy won, And I saw him hugging on your girl with his cream pie. I was like, oh.
She loves getting cream pies from him.
Seems like she was like so happy.
So it was the most cream pies that we'd ever seen. They were probably like, we brought 2 packages ourselves. There was at least 100 cream pies like in that, because like he does his little song and his dance, and then everyone throws cream pies in. Like the whole ring was full.
That's
so it was good, clean family fun.
Sounds like it. Cream pies are always good family.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man. Oh, since we were having such an eclectic episode anyway, if you stayed with us this long, I have a new AI thing for you that I think some of you might find amazing, especially our friends who do running and all of that. Maybe I'm not sure. But my wife the other day, she was like, I could tell she was getting a little bit overwhelmed, right? So she's like, I have so much I have to get done, and there's so much going on in my brain, and I have all of these questions and all of these things I need to get answered, and I've got to answer all of these things. I've got to do all of this, and I need to sit down and spend like a day just making a list and like organizing my thoughts and like getting this all down. But who has time to like do all of that? And so I was like, just use the mic button on your AI.
Yeah.
And that works. On her way to work, she goes to her AI assistant, clicks the mic button, and is like, hey, I'm going to talk to you for 10 minutes. I need you to like organize my thoughts for me. And so for the next 10 minutes, she just rambled on like you do in a car ride, right? She just rambled about everything she was thinking. She just let it all flow out, getting it out of her brain, just vented. And then at the end, it was like, thank you so much for sharing. Here's 4 big bullet points that I pulled from this. Here's an action plan for each of the bullet points. I've prioritized everything you need to do. I would do them in this order. These are the way I would attack each one. Brrr. She's like,
that's awesome.
She's like, that's helpful.
That is awesome.
Yeah. So, I mean, she felt better just by getting it out, right? Like sometimes you just need to vent. So she's like, I felt instantly better just saying it all out loud. She goes, but then to get a whole list back with all the to-dos on it, the action plans, the timelines, it was like, first, go and do this. It's like right away, the first thing you need to do is this. Second, you can do this. She's like, it was amazing.
That's awesome.
So if you're one of those people, like, what a great use of your time, right? Like, just start spouting off in the car to your assistant and let it organize all that gibberish.
That's super awesome. I'm glad she found that. That's really awesome.
Yeah, I thought so. I was like, that's amazing. I like that idea. So we'll see.
Yep. That's a good nugget for people too. We get throwing out some great nuggets today.
I can tell you, it's an eclectic day, but it's a fun day with lots of good stuff, people. Hopefully something resonated with you. We're so all over the place.
We hit on a few different points. The thumbnail is going to be amazing, that's for sure.
I don't even know what to do with it. Right? We'll see. I've got an idea what I'm going to type in, and then we'll see what it spits out. So
there you go.
I am enjoying the thumbnails. Listeners, if you like the thumbnails better than like doing the logo every time, it gives it some different feel.
Yeah,
that's cool. Shoot us a comment. Let us know. And if you have other ideas about AI or other things you want to hear about, like seriously, give us a tweet or give us a comment or put it on our Insta or Facebook, wherever. Right? We're
easy to reach.
We're easy, and we would love to respond to your queries, right? That'd be fantastic. So anyway, I think that about wraps it up for us today.
Awesome.
Thank you all for being with us. You're all amazing. You're great. And this is Ballbuster signing off.
Kill the Dragon Jerry. Love you all.